Anthropic just released Sonnet 5, so let's run through everything you need to know about it. But we have to remember that Sonnet is a much, let's see, less powerful model than Opus and definitely Fable. So we have to keep that in mind as well. So let's start with the benchmarks. Here we have Sonnet 5, Sonnet 4.6, and Opus 4.8. If we compare Sonnet 5 with Sonnet 4.6, we see a significant improvement, 63.2%. And in Sonnet 4.6, we have 0.1%. Agentic coding, we see 80.4 against 67. That's a huge improvement in agentic coding. And multidisciplinary reasoning, reasoning, we have 43%, and in Sonnet 4.6 we have 34%. And if we see Opus 4.8, the question is not is it close to Opus 4.8? Is it how much is the fall off? Because if we see knowledge work, Sun 5 it has a score of 1618 and Opus 4.8 has a score of 1615, only 3% behind. So is not much of a gap if we really think about it, right? But when it comes to just Sonnet 4.6, we see a significant improvement. Not much of an improvement in computer use, only 3%, maybe 4%. But when it comes to the rest of the task, it has a very, very big improvement. But when it comes to Opus, it's not even close. It's not even close to Fable. So, uh, is it good? Yeah, but only good when you're talking about the sonnet. Now, the discussion when it comes to the effort has to be done in pricing as well. So here we see Club Fable, $10 in input tokens and also $50 in output tokens. We have Mythos as well, $10 in input, 50 on output, plus Opus 4.8, $5 in input tokens and 25 in output tokens. But when we look at Claude Sonnet 4.8, sorry, 4.6, we have $3 in input tokens and we have $15 in output tokens. And in Claude Sonnet 5, we have $2 in input tokens and $10 in output tokens, 40% less than the rest, which is huge improvement. It's pretty damn cheap, and it's really, really, really nice for not burning a lot of your money into tokens, right? And again, if we look at the chart, it's pretty damn close. So not that much of a difference, but a significant difference when it comes to the pricing, which is really important. So here across the board in agentic computer use, we see that Sonnet 5 consistently beats Sonnet 4.6 at a lower cost. Not so much in agentic search, but when it comes to agentic computer use, we see that it does. Now, what's interesting is that Opus 4.8 at high effort performs better than Sonnet 5 at max effort at a lower cost, which is insane. So I still believe that we should only use Sonnet or the Sonnet model for only like very simple tasks, very routine tasks, and you should always use Opus 4.8 or at least any model of Opus if you're doing really complex tasks, and that should be it. And let's not forget about the rest of the benchmarks. Here we have misaligned behavior, and here they say rates of misaligned behavior on our automated behavioral audit, which tests for a very wide range of undesirable behaviors across many situations. Sonnet 5 shows an overall lower rate of misaligned behavior than Sonnet 4.6 through a higher rate than Mythos. So, I mean, here we can see Sonnet 4.6, 2.89, Sonnet 5, 2.53, which is not that big of a gap, but it's it's nice to see. Here also we have exploit deployment when it comes to cybersecurity. scores measuring models' success at developing exploits for software vulnerabilities in Firefox 147. Here we see Mythos completely on a different league, so you don't have to worry about that. And Sonnet 5, we can see that it's here. It's very decent in comparison to Sonnet 4.6 and Opus 4.8, consistently beating both of them. So overall, I wouldn't pay much attention to the benchmarks actually. But when it comes to the cost and effort, the question is Sonnet 5 better than Sonnet 4.6? Is actually Sonnet is Sonnet or Opus 4.8 actually cheaper than Sonnet 5? Because here we see again Sonnet 5 actually costs or performs worse than Opus 4.8 at max effort, which is a very big deal. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Nothing crazy about Sonnet 5, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and yeah, I'm gonna be uploading more stuff like this soon. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Okay.